am so not okay. And I think I've come to the conclusion that that is okay. I feel like I have no control over my current life. It is very crazy to think that the decisions we make impact our lives so well. I just really wanted to sit down with you guys today and just talk and kind of give you a little update of where I am in life, because I think just sitting here and being with my camera is really the truest version of myself sometimes. Living at home has started to become a lot. I just don't know if it's something I can realistically continue to afford. So I am thinking about moving back in with my folks, but I don't know with that just yet. They don't come back from Florida until Saturday, so... But that is a potential that is going to happen, and I just want to put that out there to you guys. I feel like I just can't do anything because I have no extra money or anything like that. I have picked up the habit of smoking again. So in my first ever YouTube video, I mentioned that I was a gum addict. I chew gum to quit smoking. That was my original thesis of the oral fixation to keep me from smoking, and I've been so stressed out with everything that I've started smoking again, unfortunately. And I think living with other people is a lot harder than I anticipated it to be. And I don't like it. And it's hard because once you move out, I feel like the thought... I'm 19, so me moving out at 19 is like the dream, right? And then I feel like having to come back is... I feel like it makes me feel like a disappointment. Really, to myself. I feel like I've always been trying to be the best at everything, especially in my family. I was like the first to get my permit as soon as I could. I was the first to get my license as soon as I could. Like, I've had my cars. Like, I've always been very self-sufficient, and that's the lifestyle that I have maintained and kept for myself. And I've always been the one doing everything for me. It's just a lot, and I don't think I can do it anymore. And I don't think that's the life that I should be forcing on myself. Because yes, I want to work hard, and yes, I know that I need to put the energy in to get what I want out of this life. Because I know what I want, I'm going to have to work extremely hard for, and I'm so prepared for that. But I think in this current chapter, I think I have to learn to back down to help me achieve the things that I desire. I think for me too, there's also like a lot of societal pressure of I don't want to be the one to disappoint my parents. I feel like I've been trying to avoid being the disappointment for my whole life, and I really just don't want to be the one to disappoint them. My family isn't perfect, but it's pretty damn good, and I just don't want to hurt anyone. and I don't want to make anyone feel like I couldn't do it. And it's not just home either. Work has been really tough the last couple days. We have had a couple organized retail crimes, which is like when like they all come in like robbery style basically and just like steal everything they can get their hands on and leave within like 2 minutes of being in the store. And that can be really scary. And I don't even know if scary is the best word, because it's like, oh, it doesn't bother me. This company makes billions upon billions of dollars and everything that they have is insured, but it scares me in the fact of the effect it has on my coworkers, who initially are the people I care most about. So it hurts me to know that they are hurting and that they are affected by it, because I feel like I've very much gone my whole life acting like nothing bothers me. And secretly things do bother me, but I'll never be the one to open up and say it. I feel like I have two best friends in this current period of life. And that is you, my camera, my audience, the thing that makes me feel the most alive, and my cat. That's another really big draw to moving back home, is with Cookie. Like, I always felt like I had somebody to talk to, like, and I don't have that now. And I feel like I really need it to survive. As much as I don't want to be the crazy cat lady, I feel like it's one of those things that keeps me insanely sane. I know it's very contradictory, but it's one of those things that is probably one of the only reasons I'm still here. I've had Cookie for probably close to 5 years now. I had a cat before her, and that was my first cat ever. But Cookie is my second ever cat. I got a cat when I was pretty young. I would say I was about 10. And she died when I was probably about like 15. And then we got Cookie 3 months later. So I've probably had her for about 5 years. Funny story about Cookie. My mom refuses to pay for animals, which totally get, totally respect. So we found her off some lady on Facebook who didn't want her anymore. And we went to this lady's apartment, and I had to crawl under her bed to get Cookie because she was so petrified, because the lady had a grandkid who would like harass the cat and chase the cat around the house. And I'm pretty sure the dude that was there like would beat her with his cane because she was like terrified of it, and she was scared of men for forever. I had to crawl under this lady's bed to get the cat, and we got in the car, and she just sat curled up next to me. And I feel like I saved her as much as she saved me. Which is crazy, because I've been living all this time without her now. And it's so scary to think about, because what if I do something without her, and then the next day she's just like gone? But enough about the cat. I'm just feeling a lot of guilt, and like I have no control. And that's something I really need to fix and get my shit together. But I really, really just appreciate us being able to sit down and just talk. I love you all so much. I did cry off most of my eyeliner during this. My eyeliner. All of my concealer is basically gone and I have to go to work. So, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye!